Hi, everyone. So this is a reaction to me, Mr. Mayo's. Re- uh, yeah, he just posted it 2 hours ago. Members only videos suck on YouTube. What the hell? And I first want to say that I have no problems with Joe. I like Joe. I consider him a friend, and I hope he does, the same. This is just, we're going to go through what he says here about memberships because I totally understand. Some people, don't like memberships and are turned off by them. And so I'm going to play his video and just uh, kind of respond to the reason that, just for me personally, why I do have members only videos. And it's not, I'll just explain it as we go along.
Hello, folks. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a bit. When I'm going on YouTube and I'm looking at channels, not necessarily even channels of people that I like, but just general channels of people on YouTube if I'm checking out new places and things. And I know some of my friends do this too. And this video is not to try and hurt anybody or to put anybody down, but I'm just giving you my honest feelings.
Yeah, just being honest, as soon as I saw this video, right, members only videos suck on YouTube, you get paranoid because I have members only videos. But it's not, I'm not insinuating that Joe's talking about me. I understand he's talking in general, right? And I'll get into that a little bit too after. Don't leave a comment until you watch the whole video.
One thing that turns me off is when people resort to the members only tag on some of their videos. You know, you're looking at a video feed, what a channel is offering, and you'll come across a video in green letters. It'll say members only. You have to be one of the exclusive paid members for this. You have to.
They're not missing much on my channel, Joe. And like I said, I'll explain it all at some point.
Give to the channel a certain amount in order to have the privilege of being able to open a video and watch a video. Sometimes some channels I've seen out there while scrolling around will put all their videos on a pay-only basis. Most people that I've seen, they elect to have every now and then a video or two sprinkled in between free videos. They'll have members only. They want a contribution. They want you to give them money. Sometimes it's as little as $2 a month. It's not a lot. Sometimes it's $5 a month, and I just think it's a turnoff, and I really can't stand that. Right away I don't bother with it.
And, you know, I understand, even my viewers. I'm sure some of them see the members only, and they think of it as a negative, or oh, he wants to make more money or whatever. But I'll explain myself, hopefully, in a minute.
I don't. I don't feel like, with all the bills that I have and all the little expenses that I have, I don't necessarily feel like, I don't know, donating $2 just for the privilege, mind you, of being able to open up a video. It's not the same thing as what I do. I mean, I have a live stream sometimes if people want to be generous and they feel like helping out, supporting the channel, that's up to them, but it's not a requirement. I don't ask you to donate money to my channel.
And I'll just say, to defend myself, it's not a requirement on my channel either. It's people have a choice, right? If they want to join the membership, not.
Every month, like clockwork, just so you can unlock it and you can view it. It's a different thing, just doing something you want to do, give if you want to give, but saying you can't watch my content unless you give me this, and what do you get for that anyway? I mean,
You get to watch all of my crappy older videos.
Are you getting anything special? A lot of times I hear people say when you make a membership, you get to watch a video earlier than everybody else. Oh,
Yeah, and I do have that on my channel because, if you have memberships, and I'm going to explain why I have memberships soon, but when you have memberships, you have to give something, right, back to the person that's paying the money. And it's all, YouTube has it set up and there's different things. And uh, you could even have live chats for members only, but I don't like that idea. But some channels do that. And I do, for instance, today I'm going to make a video and I'm going to post it, and it's just for members only for about, 24 hours. But it's not a big deal, right? Because the public is still going to get a new video today that I had posted to my members yesterday. It's not a big, I wouldn't even consider it a big perk, but it's just something to give to my members for paying for the membership, right?
wow. I mean, this isn't no offense, but this isn't like content like you're going to hear the brand new Paul McCartney song. Do you want to hear the brand new Paul McCartney song? Well, contribute $2 or $5 a month, and you'll be among the first a week in advance to hear the Paul McCartney song. No, this is just people making videos like I'm doing here, talking about their lives or talking about I don't know, a music topic or whatever it may be, and you get to watch it a whole day or ahead of everybody else. Wow. Or maybe it's a week, I don't know, ahead of everybody. I don't, I'll wait. The content is not anything that earth shattering or pressing, not a pressing.
And I'm not making this video so people are bashing Joe because, like I said, he's a friend. I'm just trying to nicely tell Joe the reason I do it, and I think the reason some other YouTube channels have memberships.
Issue that I have to get immediate gratification and be among the very first to get hold of this, So I don't know how you feel about it, people. And again, I'm coming on a little bit at the end here, a little bit more intense. That's what I do. That's me. That's the way I roll. I'm honest. I'm passionate. But I really think that's for the birds. I think this whole thing about members only videos is really, really, a bad look.
Okay, so that's his video. Very well spoken. Now, I've had memberships in the past. And then at some point I thought, I'm, not really making much money on the memberships or anything. And so I ended up, stopping the memberships for quite a while. But then, in the middle of last November, as some of you know, on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, it was demonetized. And it's my mistake. I'm guilty. And it's from YouTube Shorts and the music that was on the YouTube Shorts. But it was accepted by YouTube's policy at the time. It wasn't blocked or anything, so I thought it was good to go, right? But yeah, I got demonetized, and I should be able to reapply in 1 month on March 15th and get the monetization back. So anyway, when this happened, and it seems just before Christmas, something bad happens. Your car needs major repairs or whatever. And this past year, I lost monetization on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. And as you can see, and that's just my one channel, I was making really good money, and that's in American money. So for instance, September 5/18, that would be, I don't know, about $700 Canadian, right? So I was making, for me, very good money, which I needed because I'm not working anymore. I'm going to be 68 in a couple of weeks. I have chronic pain. I have severe arthritis in my neck and shoulders. That's where most of the pain is, but I have pain throughout my whole body. And it's not even fun sometimes to do YouTube videos, just to sit. But it is good for me, and it does lift my spirits because I love talking about music. And I also, so, I've been losing a good chunk of my income for the last 2, 3 months. You can see in December, about halfway through December, that's when the payment stopped. But this channel is still monetized. That's the other thing too. As I've said before, you have ads on your channels. Anytime I post a video on this channel that's monetized, YouTube will automatically, maybe in like a 20-minute video, they'll put in like 8 ads. I'll take some of the ads out. So, there's an ad maybe every 6, 7 minutes instead of every 3 minutes. So I'm losing money doing that. But, I don't want to have too many ads on my videos. And you can see here, I also was doing a Patreon for the last couple of years, and I stopped doing that. And that was, I was making, I think, around maybe $300 per month doing Patreon, and quite a few members, and it's lots of fun. But I think sometime in November, I had to stop, even though I needed, it's good income to have because of my pain, right? I can't sit here and listen to full albums and everything, so I haven't been back to Patreon in over 2 months. I plan to hopefully come back, but right now I'm just, because of my health issues, I can't. And you can see here, I have 20 members, and right now I'm making about $50 per month with 20 members, but that's American money, so it would be maybe $70, $75 Canadian, which helps me, right? And as you can see here, I support other channels. I would actually like to support more channels, but at the moment, I'm a member for Candomic Reaction Channel, now Spinny Magazine, and the Prog Corner. And, they have their own perks. Yeah, Scott has 15 plus members only videos, loyalty badges, exclusive members only videos. It's just normal, right? And, as you can see here in my community, I post for members first. So members got to see this review of Extra Texture. I'm reviewing all of George Harrison's albums. They got to see it yesterday before it goes public today. But it's not, I don't think it's a big deal. It's just, every day the public gets to see a new video of mine. And then the members just get to see it about 24 hours before. But it's no big deal. My videos aren't, it's not an ego thing. You get to watch it 24 hours before the public does. It's just a nice way to thank the members I do have, right? With a perk or a perk or two. For members only. So for the videos I have for members only, the reason I do like doing these because a lot of these videos are very old, and if I posted them today, they would get negative comments and this is stupid, and because I've moved on mainly from doing a lot of stupid comedy videos, although I still do some. And also, something like this video here.
I'm dancing, dancing, please don't laugh. Later on, I feel half and dance, dance, dance the night away.
Yeah, this old video has my ex-wife in it, and I don't want it public, right? I mean, Molly obviously has seen most of these videos. It's not because of her. It's because I just don't want the public to see my ex-wife because I've, there's negativity with her, right? Which I won't get into. But I post like weird videos that I'm sure some of you have seen in the past. But if I posted that today, like I said, it would get lots of thumbs down and this is stupid, and it is. But it's, yeah, like this one here, The Fine Art of Talking Backwards. A really weird... So it's just something for the very few members that are, or people that are interested in my old crap. Constipated, by the way. This is, one of my silly magic trick videos from, 2008. Concentrating. Hey, hon, look at this.
Look at what, sweetie?
This. Look.
So why don't you use that on other things?
See, I don't mind my members, the few members I have watching this, but I don't want it public. And this is my first wedding to, my wife Nancy, who passed away in 2004. And so, I don't want this, Molly, of course, has seen this, but it's just, I don't want it public, right? But if members want to see it, some old, Phil McCracken stupid characters. Husband caught on tape. So wife's going out.
Yes, you are, actually. Come down here and I'll give you a big fat wet kiss. 5 double rum orange.
So, a lot of, I like the videos, right? But I feel the general public would think they're stupid. But I don't mind, a few people, members, watching the videos. And I'll keep posting all of these stupid older videos.
Oh no. Just a minute. Hey! I'm his brother Bob! Yes, this is Larry Graves and this...
So yeah, I've got over 50 videos for members only. And, people, YouTube channels, they sell shirts, cups and everything. And I did that at one point, and I was thinking, I didn't like the price thing. You wouldn't make much of a profit anyway. And I didn't want to up the price to make more of a profit. So I stopped, selling the stupid t-shirts and cups and all that. Yeah, I'm on a monthly pension, which isn't that much. Luckily, this apartment I'm in now is, fairly good price. And with losing monetization on my other channel, I had to survive, right? And so one way I'm surviving is having memberships on my channel. And I'm not just making it about me. You have to realize on YouTube, some people make, I started on YouTube. There was no advertising or anything. It wasn't to make any money. It was just to make videos because I love being creative. And then, of course, you can get paid doing videos. And, I'm going through I have been going through a rough period in my life for the last few months, and losing monetization on my other channel didn't help. And so I was basically desperate to, have more of an income. And so I started up memberships only. And, it helps a little bit. It's like I'm not making big money or anything. And I do thank each and every one of my members that is a member. And consider becoming a member today. No, maybe the wrong time to advertise that. But I just wanted to explain myself to Joe and to anybody else, any other viewers that watch my channel. The main thing is, if you watch my channel, that's good enough for me. And, if you leave comments and like the videos, that is totally helping me. And if you become a member, that's just an added little bonus that does help me out in my life. And that's it. I thank Joe for being a good friend all these years. And, we've had our we've had our differences in the past. And I don't know. There's so much. This world, this world is getting to me too, besides the chronic pain with the Epstein files and everything. And it's a scary world. It's sometimes a depressing world. And so doing YouTube, I love doing YouTube, and I love the feedback I get from my viewers for the most part. And I apologize to anybody that's offended that I have a membership, but you're not missing much. But I thank each and every one of my members, and that's it. So thanks, Joe, and thanks, everybody. I hope I explained myself sort of well. And that is it. Have a great day. Bye.